Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about the best must-watch Korean dramas where the female leads are disguised as men. Number 1. Captivating the King is a work that deals with the cruel love story of King Yeon, who is in a political crisis, fighting for the throne, and King Hee-soo, a secret agent who approaches Yeon for revenge but ends up being enchanted. Yeon is a prince. His older brother is King Yi-sun, who cares about him a lot. Vowing loyalty to his older brother, Yeon is taken hostage by the King dynasty. King Yi-sun soon views his younger brother's loyalty as betrayal and begins to hate him. Yeon endures deep emotional pain because of this. Yeon then meets an unknown Bodic player who wagers on her games. He is completely fascinated by the Bodic player. Through circumstances, Yeon becomes the king. He holds the highest position and is a strong person, but he is sad and weak internally. When King Hee-soo was gaining fame as an unknown Bodic player, she met Prince Yeon and fell in love with him. Through a vortex of fate, she becomes a spy. She approaches King Yeon to get her revenge. It has 16 episodes. Number 2. Our Blooming Youth follows the story about a prince who receives a book about ghost stories containing all kinds of curses of life and feels that the curse is happening one by one. Quiet and gentle, Min Jae-yi is everything a good daughter of a prominent family should be. Engaged to the son of the second state councilor, Jae-yi knows that the only way to bring herself and her family honor is to accept her fate, which she does with grace and charm. Devoting herself to learning everything she needs to know to become a good wife and mother, Jae-yi dutifully prepares for the future. Sadly, destiny has other plans for her future. 4 days before her wedding, Jae-yi's family is murdered. With no one else to blame for the unexpected tragedy, Jae-yi soon finds herself the object of baseless and horrifying accusations. Blamed for the death of her family, Jae-yi might not have had much of a future at all if fate hadn't decided to intervene. Bringing the lonely crown prince, Lee Hwan, into her life at just the right moment, Jae-yi is saved from a dismal fate, but her salvation comes at a price. Plagued by a mysterious curse, Lee Hwan agrees to help Jae-yi, but only if she agrees to help him break his curse in return. Unable to refuse such an offer, Jae-yi agrees to the prince's terms, setting them both on an unexpected path toward love. But what chance does their love have of surviving when one of them is a former murder suspect and the other is a cursed prince? It has 20 episodes. Number 3. The King's Affection follows the story set during the Joseon dynasty, at a time when twins were considered an ominous sign. When the crown prince's consort gives birth to twins, the twins are considered an ominous sign, and the order is sent to kill the daughter. To save her, she is secretly sent out of the palace. A few years later, the twin son Li Hui dies due to a disease. To hide her twin son's death, the mother brings back the daughter and raises her as Prince Li Hui. Li Hui eventually becomes a crown prince. Fearing that her real identity will be revealed, Li Hui is unable to have anyone close to her and hides her emotions from others, making biting remarks. Although she distances herself, she starts developing feels for Young Ji-woon, her teacher who comes from a noble family. Young Ji-woon is a teacher from the Crown Prince Saikangwon, a government office for the sole purpose of educating crown princes. He is described as a handsome man who is bold, persevering, and tenacious, but also tends to take life as it comes and lives free from worldly concerns as an optimist who enjoys life. As the son of a government official in the Sahyeonbu, an investigative government office, his future seemed clearly set out for him. However, there was a reason that he chose to go his own path and leave the. It has 20 episodes. Number 4. Sunk Youngkwon Scandal is a story set during an era when society does not permit females to be either educated or employed. Kim Yun-hee is a smart, responsible young woman with an independent drive. Since her father passed away, she has worked to support her family, but also managed to do well in her studies. When her younger brother's illness worsens and their family is in danger of being evicted from their house for lack of money, in her desperation to support him, Kim Yoon-hee decides to take the men's only national exam under her younger brother's name and disguises herself as a boy. On the day of the exam, Kim Yoon-hee meets Lee Seon-jun and becomes friends. Lee Seon-jun comes from a privileged background and also possesses good looks. He is also arrogant. They both pass the national exam and she has to share a room together with him at Sungkyunkwan University, while hiding her true nature. There, she becomes friends with the playboy Gu Young-ha and rebellious Moon Jae-shin. It has 20 episodes. Number 5. Love in the Moonlight depicts the unlikely love story between a crown prince and his eunuch. Hong Ra-on disguises herself as a man and counsels men on dating. Due to a love letter she wrote for a client, she meets Crown Prince Hyeom-yeong. Ra-on is unaware that he is the Crown Prince and Hyeom-yeong is unaware that Ra-on is a woman. The Crown Prince becomes interested in Ra-on. His eunuchs become aware of this and attempt to get Ra-on to become one of them. It has 19 episodes. Number 6. Gu Family Book is a 2013 South Korean television series starring Lee Seung-gi and Bae Suzy. The fusion martial arts action historical drama is about a half-man half-monster who is searching for a centuries-old book that, according to Gu Miho legend, contains the secret to becoming human. Choi Kang-kai, born as a half-human half-mythical creature, goes through struggles in order to live more like a human than anyone else despite not being able to become human. He is the son of Gu Wal-ryung, the guardian spirit of Jiri Mountain, and Yoon Seo-hwa, an ordinary human. Choi Kang-kai later was raised by adopted family. He grows up as an outspoken character who's full of curiosity, and one day, he realizes that he's a half-human half-beast through a certain incident and starts living his second life. While going through the struggles, he met Dam Yeo-wol, who is a master of martial arts and archery at a young age, and then, they both fall in love with each other. It has 24 episodes. Number 7. Empress Ki depicts a story of a woman born in Korea navigates her way through love, war, politics and national loyalties to become a powerful empress in China's Yuan dynasty. Sung Yang was born a girl but now pretends to be a boy to avoid becoming a palace maidservant. To get revenge on her enemies, she hides her true identity but gets caught up in a Yuan dynasty conspiracy while watching over the Yuan crown prince Taegon, who was exiled to Koryo. Through a series of twists and turns, she saves Taegon, but her secret about being a woman is discovered, and she is forced to become a royal maidservant. Taegon was the rightful heir to the throne, which was stolen from him by his half-brother, who then exiled him to Koryo. To avoid being murdered, he plays dumb, but he has a fierce rage and sadness within him. He eventually returns to Yuan and becomes emperor, and with the help of Sung Yang, a royal maidservant, he becomes a dignified king and fights against those who are a threat to him. It has 51 episodes. Number 8. The Great Queen Seondeok. This drama is about a story of a beautiful queen who has to give up her love to save the people and thus, leaving behind many brilliant achievements. Deekmin was born a twin but was abandoned as a baby and sent to a place far away by her father, King Jinpyong, in order to protect her from being killed by an influenced royal court lady, Michelle, who tries to snatch away the throne from the royal successor. Deekmin was later brought back to the Silla Palace, where she joined forces with her twin sister Princess Cheonmyeong to oppose Michelle. However, Michelle devised sinister plans to have the two Silla princesses exiled from the kingdom, and in a secretive battle, Princess Cheonmyeong was accidentally killed. But Princess Deekmin shrewdly enlisted the help of General Kim Yusin and eliminated her archenemy Michelle. She then became Queen Seondeok, the first female ruler of the Silla kingdom. It has 62 episodes. If you made it at the end of the video, thank you so much. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Click on the like button or leave a comment. Then have a nice day.